tonight, which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's National Championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on last year's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Belcher. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
He's going to take off here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Caught over the middle. It's Belcher. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Second down after that previous play. The shotgun handoff here. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Touchdown, Tigers! They strike first in this national title bout. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Extra point splits the uprights. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Option look. It's Hayden. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 23 as he gains some important breathing room. Team call this on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Huck. Throw to the sideline. Steps out after a short gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
QB decides to keep it here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Makes the catch. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. 7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the 1st half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? He escapes the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Bond. And the defense brings him down. Here's the 2nd down play. To the air. It's Huck. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The back's got it. Fights off a defender. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Pass complete on a crossing route. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Going toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Clemson. So the offense clicking after building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. Let's see how they play this one. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure you can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Sun Devils will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. He lets it rip. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Great Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Escapes the pocket. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Can he make it to the marker? And make the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Running back with the football. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
It's a run. Running back's got it. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Scanning the field. It's Huck. The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Back-to-back deep shots. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Stepping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it picks up fourth down. And the Sun Devils will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. This one will be fair caught. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. It's a shotgun run call. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down.
It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, that's another good run for him, but what else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
Powering through the defender. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. They'll hand it off. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The offense sets up with a first and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense is still clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He gets loose. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, I'll be honest. I thought on 4th down and 1 they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. They stop him after a